What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people be asking me about Chicago this, Chicago that. When I come through, they always like, Truth, you got to talk to some of the main players involved in the drill culture. Today, I get that opportunity. For the people who don't know what's going on, you'll tell them what your name is and where you're from, bro.
Check out, y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's Benzzoe, BlackGate Benzzoe. Hey, Benzzoe! However y'all want to do it.
Most definitely. Now, you said something, the BlackGate. I want to ask you something. Where's exactly that at?
That's on 54th in Indiana.
Right. That's like in the Inglewood community?
Yeah. No, it's on like the Garfield, Washington Park area.
Okay. And
it's like a couple blocks down from 600, a few blocks away from Oak Block.
Okay. Normally, when I see the neighborhoods, they be named after somebody who lost their life.
Right.
Your neighborhood not named after nobody.
No, we really haven't lost. We recently just lost some numbers, but we really haven't lost too many people like that. You know what I'm saying?
So where did the BlackGate come from?
The BlackGate, it was the gate that was in the back where we was kids at.
Okay.
So we used to like whoop people and throw rocks and do stuff like that, then run to the back of the BlackGate. So they really gave us that name. Like that's them blood love BlackGate boys.
Okay. When I look into the newspaper articles and when I look at shit that's on the internet, because it seems like that neighborhood has been pinpointed from everybody to put videos on the internet about them. It seems like it's hard growing up out there. How did Benzzoe move around in that area?
I mean, in that area, it was just fun. You feel what I'm saying? So it really wasn't. I ain't think about it as hard then. You feel what I'm saying? I was just thinking about like you just gotta survive and have the best time you can while you in there.
You know, I see murders though. I see people losing their lives. I see a lot of shootings. Did you didn't see that, or was you numb to it since you was
I really growing up, we really ain't see that many murders.
Right.
Seen like a couple of them, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that. I seen more drug deals than I seen murders.
Right. Is there people still hanging on blocks? Can you still sit on?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like my block is the block that people still hang on. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, and they know they don't be outside. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people playing different cribs and they playing these cars, but my block is a block that be outside.
You know, I ain't gonna front with you now. You know, I ain't gonna stunt with you either. You know, I see a lot of shit on the internet. It kind of seemed like the internet done pulled you in a few internet beefs and shit like that. You know, I done seen your 16 shot visuals interview.
Shout out 16 shot.
You spoke on some shit with Rooga.
Right.
I also seen later on you and Rooga hop on the live again.
Right.
Go back and forth.
Okay.
That's internet shit. That's real. Y'all really got a real problem.
Like with the blocks, you know what I'm saying? It's real, but that internet shit, that shit fake as hell. You know, everybody know that. That's just internet. You know, like I don't take him as no threat.
Right.
I just feel like he a rapper.
You know, because when I looked at my Google Maps, because I do my research now, I don't just pull a phone out and act like I'm a reporter.
Right.
It seemed like those neighborhoods is kind of close to each other.
It's definitely 2 blocks away.
Yeah, is it do the street shit that leads to the rap?
Of course.
And y'all just put it in a rap?
Ain't no street shit going on right now, you know?
Right.
Like, I don't even want to talk about no street shit.
Right. You know, I hear a lot about the rap is emulating a lot of the shit that's going on. I want to ask you something. Can a regular person from Chicago who not screaming BD, GD, can they rap and be successful too?
Juice WRLD. So of course, yes.
Oh.
I mean, all they gotta do is like rap and be successful. You don't have to people be picking sides. You know what I'm saying? So that's what lead into beefs and them jumping into shit that they don't got no business jumping into.
It's a lot of neighborhoods. There's a lot of people in Chicago. Last time I checked, it was like millions. I think 3-4 million people in Chicago. Why is that area where you from being pinpointed by the world to pay attention to?
I guess it's our vibe, our aura. You know what I'm saying? And rap shit, a lot of shit be going on. You know what I'm saying? And people feel it because it's real.
Is it safe for you moving around now that you got all these videos and shit on the internet?
It's always safe for me to move around because I know how to move.
But people recognize you, they spot you.
Yeah.
You ever been in an uncomfortable position where somebody spotted you on some music shit, maybe approached you like, Benzzoe, I ain't like that verse?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But my people tell me if they don't like a verse, they don't like a verse. You know what I'm saying? The fans tell me, everybody tell me all the time. So I take it and I strive with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that.
What about somebody didn't like a verse that you made aimed towards them? You ever ran into an altercation?
I've never ran into no altercation.
Because I hear it get dangerous because people get recognition and shit like that.
I mean, I'll be outside. I just recently moved to Atlanta, so, before then I haven't ran into no more.
All right. What about that Memo600 stuff? Is that over with?
That's over with.
Yeah. I'll patch that up.
That's cool. That's probably.
That's dope.
Should have never been that. Should never took that far in the first place.
Internet instigated that something?
Yeah. Not. I mean, it kind of did, but it was just. It's just ties between brothers that it should have never went to that level, and then the internet got involved, and it just went into a wildfire. But he cool. Everything good now.
SD, that shit good?
SD is good. Yeah.
Because I sure seen that on the internet. You know, I want to ask you some more shit. I want to ask you, I seen the video of you that kind of had me cringing, Benzzoe.
Talk to him.
I seen you pulling up in like King Driver 600.
That's my block too.
Okay, I know you be through there, but it was on live.
Yeah, because at that time, like I said, me and Mel situation over with, so I really don't like dwelling on that.
Right,
but
keep trying to listen to that.
But that's my block too, so I could go there anytime. You know
ain't going live dangerous and shit like that?
Going live is dangerous to certain people, but you know what I'm saying? I don't take it as being too dangerous at the situation what I was doing. I ain't take it as dangerous.
You know, before we did this interview today, I did several blogs about you before then.
For sure.
I want to know, how do y'all feel about bloggers?
I don't take none of that personal. I fuck with all the bloggers. Even if they say bad shit about me or whatnot, I just take it a stride. As long as y'all talking about me, I'm happy.
Right, because I see a lot of people be upset with like the bloggers and shit like that.
I ain't upset with no bloggers.
Have you ever met King Von?
Yes.
Can I ask you, maybe like not a personal question, but in your opinion, who is King Von? Because the internet sees him a certain way. You seen them in real life behind the cameras.
King Von was a great spirit, was a great person. He just had an aura on him. You know what I'm saying? He one of the guys. He ain't never let money change or fame change him. A lovable person, and we miss him.
You know, 600 Breezy kind of spoke on the situation a little bit by saying, you know, he don't really fuck with Tim, but from Tim's point of view, he understood it.
Right.
You feel like that too?
That's the streets for you. So that's what happens in the streets. So he had a point. It's the streets. Stuff like that happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? I just hate it. I really hate that it had to be bro.
You know, one more question I want to ask you about this, and I'm over that. I don't want this to sound stupid because I asked Wani this. He damn near went crazy on it. I want to know, is Quando Rondo a op of everybody who's cool with Quando Rondo? Or is that just King Von's circle?
Man, we ain't fuck with them, period.
Right. You know what, I also seen something on the internet that the fans was adding me in. You knew Melly before.
Yes.
He was working at Walgreens.
Yes.
Was that the Melly we know now that the internet put the videos about?
No.
Okay, this was a different Melly?
Yeah. I actually used to hang in the park on 51st and Cottage Grove. Yeah. That's when my little cousin was from over there. You know what I'm saying? Before all situations happened. But Melly is actually is like a god brother of my baby mama best friend. You know what I'm saying? So I knew him.
Not to push too hard about that. I want to know, why did the internet give him that identity, give him that look? You know, the internet kind of makes it like, you know, he's the wild west.
It's the internet. You know what I'm saying? They gonna always. We learned that early when doing, we called it the Sosa time, doing 2011, 2012, doing the Sosa days.
Right.
That the internet is funny, crazy, and they take stuff and they make their own imaginary things to it, and they put sauce on it. So that's the internet for you. That's what they gonna do. That's what the fans gonna do.
Yeah, I seen your SNTV too.
For sure.
You know, I learned a lot about
free SNTV.
Yeah. Was that kind of accurate, real accurate and shit like that? Do those documentaries be accurate and things like that?
A lot of this stuff is true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying particularly mine. I'm not saying particularly no person. Right. But I think he's a good blogger. I think he do his research and free that man.
Most definitely. You know, I kind of got something I want to ask you that's touchy now, Ben.
Go ahead.
Don't snap on me now, but I gotta ask you now.
You free.
You know, news recently broke that the police is alleging 5 guys from O Block. Well, I believe you might know some of those guys.
For sure. Free bro now.
They're alleging that they had something to do with FBG Duck passing.
Correct.
What's the first thing came to your head when you seen that shit all on the news?
I seen that shit. I say,